Try not to lead it on. Shutting up so the words concerned about social. Leader. Sugar and love freedom. Self-eating with information on the streets and a coma. I don't care. Quit it, but I don't told you I'm just around and got addicted. So I'm playing with magic. You should know what you're falling for. And you dare to waste. Something that you can take it down for. It's like every song. Okay, I'm gonna read y'all a story, okay? Yeah. It's a short, silly story. Yeah. One day, this one lady got bitten by a rabid dog, so she went to the hospital. The doctor told her that it was terrible and a severe bite. So he suggested that she'd write a will. So she did. After a long while, the doctor came back while she was still writing. He asked her, "Wow, that's a rather long will." She responded, "No, it's not a will. It's a list of people I'm going to bite." Wow. A little boy comes out of his room into the living room in the middle of the night. There was thunder and lightning and a huge storm outside. The mother comes to see what her son was doing. She knew her little boy would be scared easily by the storm, so she sits next to her son and wraps her arms around him to comfort him. The boy finally says, "Can you sleep in my bed tonight?" Her response was, "No, sweetie, I have to sleep with Daddy."
Okay.
After a long pause, the boy says, "The big sissy." Wow. There was a man who was very much in love with a lovely lady. He wrote a love letter to her every day and hoped to gain her love in return. After about 3 weeks, nothing happened, so the man decided to write 3 or 4 sappy letters every day. The letters kept coming to the post office like normal and then to her house every single day. Then one day, the woman got married. Unfortunately, she married the postman. Oh my gosh. Whose job is it? This is a story about 4 people named Everybody, Somebody, Anybody, and Nobody. Oh gosh. We've had our experience with this one, Caleb. I mean, with who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know who's on third. Anyways, this is a story about 4 people named Everybody, Somebody, Anybody, and Nobody. There was an important job to be done, and everybody was asked to do it. Everybody was sure somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry, and that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody would do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Did all of that make sense to you?
Knowing that there are people in
It just sounds funny. A man and his dog were walking along a road. The man was enjoying the scenery when it suddenly occurred to him that he was dead. He remembered dying and that his faithful dog had been dead for many years. That one's way too long. I'm sorry. How to be annoying? I found these oxymorons at this site, http://members.tripod.com/ squiggly line dash Mercedes Rose /index.html. It's a fun website with random things, like mine. I changed a little small detail and got rid of that 3. Got rid of about 3 that I couldn't understand, but besides that, I didn't change anything but the font color. Here's the first thing. Adjust the tint on your TV so that all the people are green, and insist to others that you like it that way. Drum on every available surface. Sing the Batman theme incessantly. I do that. Staple papers in the middle of the page. I do that too. Ask 800 operators for dates. Produce a rental video consisting entirely of dire FBI copy warnings. Sue anti-theft detector strips into people's backpacks and purses. Hide diary products in inaccessible places. Write the surprise ending to a novel on its first page. Specify that your drive-through order is for here. Set all alarms in the house for random times. That's a good one. I'm going to have to try that when I record it. Learn Morse code and have conversations with friends in public consisting entirely of beep, 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 beep. Buy large quantities of dental floss just to lick the flavor off. Mint dental floss. Order a side of pork rinds with your filet mignon. Publicly investigate just how slowly you can make a croaking noise. Honk and wave to strangers. Dressed only in clothes colored neon orange. I've done that before. Change channels 5 minutes before the end of every show. Take pieces of Sweating to the Oldies over climatic parts of rental movies. Wear your pants backwards. Decline to be seated at a restaurant and simply eat their complimentary mints by the cash register. Begin all your sentences with ooh la la. Rouse your roommates for slumber each morning with Lou Reed's Metal Machine music. Leave someone's printer in compressed italic Cyrillic font in italic Cyrillic landscape mode. Only type in uppercase letters. Only type in lowercase. Don't use any punctuation either. Buy a large quantity of orange traffic cones. Reroute whole streets. Pay for your dinner with pennies. Tie jingle bells to all your clothes. Repeat everything someone says as a question. Write ex-buried treasure in random spots on all of someone's road maps. Repeat the following conversation a dozen times. Do you hear that? What? Never mind, it's gone now. Light road flares on a birthday cake. And yeah. That's all for now. Because I'm gonna go eat.